Ahoy, Let's Watchers, it's me, your valiant Captain Vasco. We're not gonna mess around today because I really want to get this level over with. Sorry about the delay in posting videos in the new year, but part of the problem has been this stupid level. Not a fan. Not a fan of this level. Now, I don't particularly remember having difficulties playing this level when I first played this game on my own. Pause.
Gotta hurry up and find the next fragment. And there it is. So why is my spider sense tingling? Jeez, talk about a dirt nap. Where's the...
Looking for this, webhead?
Oh man, really wanted
Well, today
that.
my old pal, Flint Marco, the Sandman. You know, every time we play together, I end up digging sand out of my costume for weeks.
I got a game for you to play.
Marco? Marco?
Polo!
Did he not see that coming? I saw that coming.
Oh man, and I thought my jokes were bad.
Alright, so in case the episode title hadn't given it away, the villain of the day is in fact Sandman. As I was saying, I don't remember having a ton of trouble playing this level the first time I played, but boy, have my preparations been fraught with difficulty. Yeah, that's right, I used the word fraught. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'll explain in just a moment. I think I just messed it up there. This is another one of the levels where there are challenges that you can accomplish before you can see them on the web. The first time I started practice playing this level, I accidentally managed to unlock two of them in the fashion, well, in a fashion similar to what I just did. So let's take a look at what I just did. Here we've got Zip Apprentice, which is web zip on 3 moving objects. It's going to be pretty hard for you to get through this level without accomplishing that challenge. Just a heads up. The other one that we did was Tornado Chaser, which means that you want to stay airborne for 30 seconds by web zipping on objects hurled by Sandman's tornado. Sandman does a lot of tornado things because, I don't know, sand wind? That's a thing, right? I don't care. Like I said, not planning on messing around today. I want to defeat this level as quickly as possible. So let's take a quick look at our challenges and then actually start the level in earnest. Emblem Collector, not so surprising. Get 40 spider emblems. Crazy stuff. In Your Face. Win the second encounter against Sandman. Yeah, that's right, we're gonna have more than one direct encounter with him. Have a drink. There's lots of water in this level, so there's some drinking puns. You gotta throw barrels of water at enemies. I'll rant about that later, I'm sure. Thirsty? That's where you have to throw 10 water barrels at Sandman in your first encounter with him. And there's defeat 5 sand golems, which I hate. There's sand slide, that's just do something in the level. Tip 3 water towers, that's also just something that happens while you play the game. And pressure release, that's where you get 10 sand creatures wet by using water valves. I'll probably explain more when I can actually show you what one of those is. Alright, so, now, we're going to zip over here, there's a spider emblem. Then we're going to zippity-doo-dah our way through sand wind. Now we're going to jump over here to this thing.
Find something to stop him.
Oh, I need something to stop him. Well, Sandman hates water, because he controls sand and not mud. Apparently that makes sense. I don't know. For some reason I bought it, like, no question, when I was watching the cartoon as a kid. And now that I've played this level like 30 times, I'm just like, why does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. That's not science.
Sand I see now. Any sand at all.
Yeah? You could make a killing in the landscaping business.
I'll make
As long as it was in the desert. Alright, so I've determined a strategy that makes this fight palatable, because it's really annoying if you ever let him dry out. So your number one priority in this first fight against Sandman is just make sure that he stays wet. So it's somewhat convenient that one of the challenges for the level is just like throw a bunch of barrels of water at him during this fight. Because personally, I find that to be something I want to do anyway. He gets access to like extra superpowers if he dries out. He can like sandblast you, and like that's really annoying. Trust me. Don't even let it happen if you're playing along. Just trust me on this. It's really annoying. So there he is. He's dried out. He can do the sand hand thing. I don't like this either. I find that really annoying. There's lots of sand body parts in this level. Oh, he can try and give me a high five, but I don't want it. I'm gonna leave him hanging like a jerk. Alright, so I've hit him a bunch of times. Got hit with his hammer. I don't care. It's gonna deal him a bunch of damage. There's some spider emblems up on these. There's like 4 platforms around here. Pick up some spider emblems, because spider emblems equal cookies equal health. Alright, he walked into that water main. That's cool, I guess. Woo! Okay, so... Oh, where did he go? Oh, was that him? He dried out pretty quick. Alright, more doing stuff. Just wail on him. Just get him wet. Yeah, sometimes he just inexplicably, like, dries out really quickly. I don't know why that is. Because, like, there are times that, like, I'll throw a barrel at him and it'll take him, like, you know, a good 20 seconds or something to dry out again. And then sometimes it's, like, almost instantaneously, and I don't know why that is. Alright, so like I said, just do your best to keep him wet. Because he's not Mudman, he's Sandman. Remember that. It's like a mnemonic device. Except it's neither mnemonic nor a device. Just don't even worry about it. Just do what I do and not what I say. Because I'm going to be focused on destroying Sandman for this entire level. Because I really don't want to have to play this level ever again. Do this. And like I said, when I first played this, I didn't have any particular problem with it. Not only that, it left very little impression on me at all. Like,
Hey, Flint, where'd you go?
I barely remembered that he was a villain in this game, to be honest. So, the trick of the fragment is, this is one of the few times that, like, fragment power gets used, like, in a noticeable way, before, like, the final boss fight. So, like, Sandman normally has the ability to control sand, turn his body into sand, do, you know, sandcastle-y things. But here, he starts manipulating, like, creatures by constructing them out of sand. These are the valves, by the way. There's a bunch of pipes like this around the level. And if you just, like, punch the valve off and, like, lead sand creatures over to them, then you can, like, get them wet that way. Pretty much anything that you fight in this level needs to be covered in water. Because if it's not, then it will just, like, dissolve into a cloud of sand and then laugh at you. It's really annoying. Yeah. So right now he's using the fragment of the tablet of whatever it is. Order and Chaos, or just MacGuffins. Tablet of MacGuffins. We'll go with that. So he's using the Tablet of MacGuffin power to control larger quantities of sand than he was ever able to do before. Usually he can just sort of control himself and then some extra stuff so he can enlarge his sand body. Which sounds kind of gross, but I'm not even going to second guess myself today. This introduces a gameplay mechanic, and I use the term mechanic pretty loosely here, that you'll see pretty regularly in this level. There's pretty much 2 types of gameplay up until the final boss. There's outside tornado stuff, and there's inside cave, like, sand creature fighting. So outside, there's these, like, wooden platforms near this, like, mining station or whatever exactly this is supposed to be. Oh yeah, these sand creatures, when they turn into mud, they can, like, make these annoying mud balls. Like, you can't stop them from moving, and they, like, do unit damage and knock you over. It's really annoying, so watch out for that. Okay, that one's dead, I think. There's a barrel. Nope. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I really don't like about this level, is that because all the creatures are made of sand, and thus you need to get them wet before you can attack them. There are often times where you will find yourself needing to throw a barrel of water at something. Except that, like, the auto-targeting for, like, what you're aiming at to, like, Okay, here's... When you press B and you're facing an enemy, you'll, like, drag yourself closer to them, right? You've seen me do it before. And if you want to throw an object, you have to press the same button, B. But so, if the game just arbitrarily decides, oh, like... Clearly, all the enemies around are, like, made of sand right now, unless you can't damage them. So obviously you want to, like, jump kick their face, right? No, I don't want to do that. It's really annoying. Like, please stop auto-targeting enemies when all I want to do is moisten them. That's all I want. It's the one thing I wanted for Christmas that I didn't get. Was a bunch of moist sand creatures. It sounds weird out of context, but now you know the context, so you understand my Christmas wish. Probably gonna get like a terrible combo score, because like all I'm gonna do is just keep pressing the same couple of buttons over and over again. Oh yeah, here's another thing I don't like about this level. Since like half of the level is on these like sand platforms outside, you'd be like, oh cool, it's an open area. Like maybe I can actually do some web swinging, which there isn't a ton of in this game. Nope, none of that. It's one of those sections where they arbitrarily disable your web swinging powers. So yeah, you better be good at jumping between boxes, because that's how you get around. Pick up the spider emblem out of sheer rage.
Take this, yo.
Let's throw a barrel at this guy. I don't like him. There we go, heavy combo. Did you like my heavy combo? I don't think you did. I don't care. I don't like you, or your face, your dumb sand face. Alright, so
Thanks, Flint.
one of the best tricks for maneuvering through these sections, the outside tornado sections, is just like constantly, rapidly press your right trigger. Because like that's the most consistent way to make sure that you don't fall into the sand and have to do that annoying slow cutscene where you're like, oh no, I'm falling! Oh wait, I have web power, so I'll just pull myself back up. You've seen me do that before too. I can't remember specifically what level that was, or I would reference it right now. But I'm focused mostly on two things: rage and beating this level so that my rage can end. Here's a spider emblem. They're all over the place. Don't worry too bad about it. Just get them where you see them. You'll see plenty. It's not like Electro level, where it's a little trickier. Here's another one on the stick. By stick, I mean, I don't know, lamp post, I guess? Wooden mining lamp post? Is that a thing that people do? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, so I'm here. You pick up this spider emblem, and then like, oh no, some angry guy showed up. How crazy is that?
I beg to differ. Not to go against the grain, but...
Yeah, combos and stuff. It's cool. Let's show off. Did I buy this? I have points. I'm gonna buy this. You've got like 40,000 points. I don't want the Web of Destiny. What am I talking about? I want... Nope. I've chosen every wrong screen. Okay. So, there's a move. Charge attack. I want amazing charge attack. How amazing is this gonna be? We'll get more upgrades later. Don't worry about it. So here's how the amazing charge attack works. I hold down the X button, I cover my fist in webs, and then I can shoot it off. You have to hold it down for a little while and wait for it to flash white before you can unleash it. But like, it's a really good way to avoid like having to get close to big punchy jerk face. Of course, eventually he'll come to you, because, you know, he doesn't really have as many ranged attacks as you do. If I remember, he's the only guy here. There might be a spider emblem in here, but there isn't. I don't think there's anything over there either. So let's just move on. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna pour this water tanker into the tornado that should already be able to pick it up because the tornado's like touching the giant tank of water.
What's wrong? Moisturizing is supposed to be good for the skin. Where are you going now? Can I come? Huh? Can I?
Alright, so dumped one water tower on him. That's one of those, like, if you just go through the level, eventually you'll get this bonus
someone dressed
thing.
as a ghost too? If so, my money's on old man Jenkins.
So there's a Scooby-Doo joke. Sorry I'm talking over things. Again, I'm mainly focused on giving you the tips of beating this level and beating this level. That is my focus. It's a shame. There are some really good, like, one-liners from Spider-Man in this level, but they're really overshadowed by the fact that I hate everything about this level.
Fantastic.
Here's another thing. There's, like, some really weird, glitchy aspect. Like, there's a lot of sections in these, like, mining caves where I can't even see who I'm fighting. This is cool. There's a lot of sections where it's like there's a room and there's some, like, sand guys, and you have to, like, beat them before you can progress through the level. But, like, a lot of the times, for some reason I don't understand, there's more of these guys in this room than I remember. Yeah, you're really cool, guy. You're really, really cool. You having a good time? I'm not. So, like, you have to, like, beat all of the sand guys in a room before you can progress, except that's a lie, and then most of the time, after you, like, beat one of the guys, the game's just like, impressive! And then the door opens, and I don't know why that is. Yeah, wailed on your face. Okay, so...
Ashes to ashes,
I think that's probably enough complaining and beating up on sand people, not to be confused with, like, Tusken Raiders or some sort of racial slur. I'm just talking about people made of sand. Can you dig it? Haha, you can dig sand. Next time we'll deal with this flashing upgrade on the screen, and we'll continue to fight Sandman in the hopes of never, ever, ever playing this level again. Thanks for joining me on this non-stop verbal rant. I hope you liked it. Subscribe and comment and complain about all the very fast talking. Later, everyone. Have a nice day.